Welcome to 0 to 60.
I'm Matt McChesney. I am the owner and operator of 6-0 Football Academy and 6-0 Equipment. Played at the University of Colorado from 2004. 6 years in the National Football League on both sides of football.
I'm Matt McChesney. This is 0 to 60. That is Coach Prime. We are at the University of Colorado. Brother, thank you so much.
All right. 0 to 60. We're rolling. Happy Wednesday to everybody out there. Welcome to 0 to 60. I'm your host, Matt McChesney. Bailey's on the ones and the twos, and we got a lot of great topics here today on this Hump Day Wednesday. Try and get through this week, and, hopefully the NFL can hold us over this week as we only got Army and Navy on Saturday. Great game, but, not a barn burner by any means. Let's get this bitch rolling, play some bills, and we'll bang out Wednesday and roll.
Let's pay some bills. This is going to be a great show, Matt, on this fine Wednesday. The show is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with constant, real-time odds and action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, NBA and college basketball, NHL to UFC and boxing. Head to the website today to see why BetOnline is America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here. Matt, we're here on this fine Wednesday. How you feeling? How you doing?
Good, man. Wednesday and middle of the week and a lot of shit going on, but good. Things are good. We got a lot to talk about, so let's get this done. And yeah, man. Just sports world is fucking crazy right now. It's every 5 minutes something that I never thought would happen is happening.
It is wild times we're at. Bill Belichick, we can kind of discuss this real quick. I don't know what's going on. Every 5 minutes I see another headline that he's the next head coach at North Carolina. They're finalizing a deal. According to ESPN, so this is On 3 Sports saying North Carolina is finalizing a deal to land Bill Belichick as its next head coach. Inside Carolina reports. Inside Carolina is essentially 247 Sports. Here's what ESPN has to say. North Carolina is working to close a deal with Bill Belichick to make the 6-time Super Bowl champion Tar Heels coach, but sources told Pete Thamel and another reporter from ESPN there are still issues that both sides need to work through. So I'm going to guess that eventually this is going to be worked out and Bill will be the next head coach at the Tar Heels. But, Matt, what are your thoughts on this?
Look, man, after hearing what he said and the pipeline shit, I have no doubt that he'll be a good coach. If he gets a good quarterback, he'll be a good coach. But there's just something in me that just thinks this is going to be a disaster. And I Bill is, I don't know, dog. I just don't see it working. I don't see how it's going to work. So I'm all for it, bro. Go work. Go get another job. Keep him away from the sorority houses because he is going to go down there and have some fun. But at the same time, he's a hell of a coach. And if he thinks he wants to go to the ACC and try and rebuild North Carolina of all places, then cool. Fuck. Well, who am I to tell him not to do it? But I don't know. I don't know how much draw Bill Belichick has with the youth.
Yeah.
A lot of people are comparing him to Coach Prime, and I'm like, they're not even close.
Oh, really? Here's my question to you about Coach Prime in the comparison aspect. My question to you is, will Bill Belichick structure North Carolina the same way Deion Sanders has structured Colorado? And the reason I asked that, and I'm going to play the video that you're talking about.
How is he supposed to do that exactly? He's not Coach Prime. He can't get Kevin Garnett and Wu-Tang and Cameron and fucking.
Well, I don't mean it from that aspect.
Can't get big plugs in the locker room.
Effect. He attracts like that.
No, I don't think he can do the same thing. But play your clip.
Well, I'm going to show a clip Bill Belichick describing if he were to take a college job, what that would look like on McAfee. Take a listen.
Is immediately, why the fuck would Bill Belichick want to go do college football?
Let me put this in capital letters. If I was in a college program, the college program would be a pipeline to the NFL for the players that had the ability to play in the NFL. It would be a professional program, training, nutrition, scheme, coaching, techniques that would transfer to the NFL. It would be an NFL program at a college level and an education that would get the players ready for their career after football, whether that was the end of their college career or at the end of their pro career. But it would be geared toward developing the player, time management, discipline, structure, and all that would be life skills, regardless of whether they're in the NFL or in somewhere in business. I feel very confident that I have the contacts in the National Football League to pave the way for those players that would have the ability to have the opportunity to compete in the National Football League.
Matt, the reason why I asked you that question,
Yeah, that's all true.
That right there.
That's all true. I still don't think it's going to work. I just don't, dog. I just don't see it work. Like, going to UNC to be the head coach, to rebuild the Tar Heels right after Mac Brown, another older coach who's got national titles, who knows how to coach in college, failed there, and giving up 70 points to James Madison and shit. And that's cool. That's cool. I just don't see – look, he could prove me wrong, but look, I'll say this. It's easier to cheat in college, so he's going to love it.
You're horrible.
But it's true, though. Right? Cheating son of a bitch, number one. So it's way easier to cheat in college, so he's going to love that part. He'll cheat his ass off. He'll be videotaping everything from the sorority to the practices. He'll be videotaping the walkthroughs. He'll be everything's getting fucking taped. If you thought Counter Stallions was bad, don't let the fucking evil emperor go to college. Oh, my God. It's like they couldn't handle Jim Harbaugh's corny ass. How do you think they're going to do with the Prince of Darkness?
I think it'll work. I think in the ACC it could work. I think if he actually did that,
look, I don't know. I think Bill. If I'm Bill and I'm 75 and 24-year-old girlfriend, and all you got to do is talk about football now and just be revered for being a badass and having all the Super Bowl rings. I mean, shit, I don't know how hard I want to go work at North Carolina.
Yeah, you have a good point there. I mean, that I agree with. I don't know why at 72 years old or whatever would you go back to college.
Coach is coach, dog. I mean, it's what it is.
True. That's a good point. Well, Matt, let's go ahead and get into it. The title of the show is Shedeur Sanders was snubbed for being a Heisman finalist. No shit. But let's actually discuss this and break this down. So the 4 Heisman finalists have come out, obviously. Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, Travis Hunter, Ashton Jeanty from Boise, and then Cam Ward, quarterback from Miami. Matt, personally, I think Shedeur got stubbed from the Heisman. I'm sure you feel the same way. Obviously, the stats have come out from Rivals comparing Shedeur Sanders to Cam Ward. Personally, I think Shedeur Sanders had the much better season. I do give Cam Ward credit coming from Washington State, and then before that, Incarnate Ward. Obviously, great numbers at Miami, but as Sean King and Coach JB have pointed out about Cam Ward, he misses a lot of layups. It's a good point. But, Matt, how do you feel about Shedeur being snubbed for being a Heisman finalist?
I think it's ridiculous. Like, just have 5. Not having him there, you're missing out on. It's like you're snubbing him on purpose.
Yeah.
You're not just missing him. Like, they missed on Scatterboo. He should also be there. They should have 6 Heisman finalists. Like, why limit it? You know who's going to win.
Mm.
You know, there's no harm in inviting Scatterboo and Shedeur. I mean, Shedeur got absolutely screwed out of being a Heisman finalist. That sucks. But look, Oregon's got the number 1 team in the country. Dylan Gabriel's going. You know, Gentry's the best player other than Travis, and Cam Ward was just a throw-in. And instead of having it 2 Colorado players, I think ESPN now is going to do their turn and try and make Colorado the heel.
Right.
This is what the media does. They love you until they don't love you anymore, and then they try and make you the heel. So now the thing to talk about would be, what if we snubbed Shedeur instead of highlighted him? You know, that will piss off Coach Prime. It'll piss off the Colorado community. They'll get more clicks because of it, because he's not going to win. So I guess in reality, it doesn't matter. Everybody knows who's going to win the Heisman, but it'd be nice to be invited. I mean, shit, it's the Heisman ceremony. So, yeah, I think he got screwed. Do I think he had a better year than Cam Ward? I don't know, dog. Cam Ward went for 4,136 touchdowns, and Shedeur went for 39 and 38 or some shit. So I don't know. They both are pretty good. They're both going to go at the top of the draft, 1 or 2. Whoever likes one or the other guy's going second. So, and honestly, you know, the Raiders and the Giants sitting at the top of the draft, those are probably your future 2 quarterbacks. One's going to be a Giant, one's going to be a Raider, unless they start winning games, which they ain't going to do. So, I mean, awards are cool, I guess, but it sucks that he got snubbed. That's for sure.
Absolutely. When they wanted to show you, Nevin Shapiro was on a podcast with Pac-Man Jones, and he said Cam Ward, and you said, like you said, they're locked to go 1 or 2 either way. Nevin Shapiro told Pac-Man Jones that Cam Ward is a lock to go number 2 to the Giants. Take a listen.
They told through reliable sources, Cam Ward is going to the New York Giants, guaranteed, and the University of Miami's offensive coordinator is going with him, Shannon Dawson.
So is this a source or this is like
listen.
facts?
This. I'm telling you, holler at me at April 25th or 6th or whenever the draft is.
People out there who might not be familiar with Nevin knows every major superstar that's come out of Florida over the last, 30 years, Nevin? Longer than that? You plugged in with GMs, you're plugged in with programs, you're plugged in with, everybody.
Yeah,
Matt,
look,
I just want to get your take on that.
This isn't like, you don't need a crystal ball to see this. Why are we like, I know more than everyone? We just said that one of these two is going 1 and the other one's going 2 before we played that shit. So yeah, Nevin Shapiro, I know you know everyone and shit, and that's cool. But everybody knows these two are going 1 and 2, unless Jacksonville falls to 2nd, and then Cam Ward's going 3rd. So let's just, pump your brakes here a little bit. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Holla at me on the 26th.
26th. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Okay. We'll holla at you on the 26th. Look, Shedeur's going 1, and I can't figure out if I want him to be a Raider or not.
I think Brock Bowers is a hell of a player.
Dude, yeah, but the Raiders, it's not that because I'm in Denver. I mean, it is, but who gives a shit? The NFL is what it is. The Raiders fuck up their superstars all the time, dog.
Yeah.
Always. They can't handle superstars. They fuck up every one of their superstars all the time. Every time they get a superstar, it's just a matter of time before that guy's not a Raider anymore. Mm-hmm. And tell me I'm wrong. And you're even talking about Max Crosby leaving and shit. Like,
yeah.
Devontae Adams is gone. Josh Jacobs is gone. They couldn't handle Antonio Brown. They don't know how to handle the good players, bro. They don't know how to handle good players. No one can handle Antonio Brown. Tampa won a Super Bowl with him and figured it out
for a while, and then he left.
Then he went crazy.
Yeah. Oh man. And let me say this, Joey B. We talked about this for like 10 minutes yesterday. Go listen to we literally said. And the reporter started this whole Belichick going to North Carolina thing. Who reported it was followed by McAfee, Orlovsky, et cetera. Literally said.
Yeah, we talked about this forever yesterday.
Yeah, we literally said Steve Belichick will be the coach in waiting. That's what Bill Belichick wanted it and has as a clause for him going there. So listen to the show more often.
How do you bury something? Like, hey, if we don't talk about this, no one's gonna know. Dun, dun, dun.
Come on, it's a bit like, oh my gosh, it's not a North Carolina show either. Like, God Lord. All right, let's move forward, Matt. We got a lot to talk about.
Burying the lead.
First topic. So, Matt, I know you know a lot about this. Oklahoma center Josh Bates is scheduling a trip to Colorado early next week.
Nice.
I believe Phil Lodeholt coached Josh Bates. Matt, what's your take on this? What do you know about this? Any insight?
Well, yeah, I know everything about this because I'm the one that connected the dots. So, and Lode Holt coached him when he was at Oklahoma anyway. So, pretty much all I had to do was say, "Hey, Bates is going in the transfer portal, and now he's coming to see you on the visit," and they'll bag him. Just bring him in. There's your competition with Cash Cleveland for the starting center job. And no offense to Cash, I love him, but Josh Bates is bigger, stronger, longer, faster, better, more aggressive. He's a really good player. So he's got a lot of work to do. He's coming off of an elbow injury that held him back this year. But when he's healthy, he's a really good player. So his dad played at CU back in the day. I mean, the bridge is real, bro. This is what we do. So it took one phone call, and he's going to Boulder, and we'll see him in black and gold hopefully next year. He's got some other opportunities out there too, but I'll tell you, there's the opportunity to get a player like this is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. Guys want to come back now. Arden Walker went to Missouri, came back.
Yep.
His dad played at CU. Josh Bates is now going to come on a visit. His dad was a draft pick by the Cowboys and a really great player for the Buffs for a lot of years. So, it's just another one. We got more to it. Don't worry. There's more coming.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to point out is I know Lode Holt coached Bates, but Bates is a Colorado kid, and I think now more than ever, Colorado kids, if they left the state are coming back. We see this, and you just discussed this, and I expect to see this.
Well, we had Deacon in this morning at 5 a.m. and I'm talking to him about what are you feeling? What are you thinking? And he's like, I think I might want to stay home. This is pretty incredible, blah, 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 blah. So, the mindset is changing, and that's good. That's what we want.
Absolutely.
As a Colorado kid, bro, it's nice to see the good ones want to stay home again.
Absolutely. And you think Bates would give Cash Cleveland some serious competition at the center position?
Fuck yeah, we have to have competition at every position. We need Juju to have competition. That's why we're bringing in Liberty guy. Every position, just because you got recruited or you had success in the past, that doesn't mean shit for next year.
Right.
That means dick right now. Next year's team is going to look totally different. Shedeur and Travis Hunter are gone. If you don't think there's going to be a little bit of a dip and a growing curve with next year's team, you're fucking crazy. I don't care how many good players we get in the portal.
Right.
We got to find new leaders. We have to find new identity. We're losing Shiloh. We're losing Shedeur. We're losing Travis. We're losing Wester. We're Jimmy Horn. We're losing dudes all over the place. So, the defense has got to replace a lot of guys. This is a special year. So, you bring in the next crop and you restock and you find new leaders and you go to work. That's what college football is these days. So I am saying that I think they're going to be pretty goddamn good, and I like where we sit. But at the same time, I'm not going to think, well, they're going to go fucking undefeated and win the national title with a 17-year-old quarterback. And who's to say that Juju even starts?
Yeah, and we're going to decide.
He's going to early enroll, but who's to say he even starts? Who's to say he's even the best player to start opening day? I understand he's a 5-star and he's a great recruit, the best recruit in the history of the school. But I guarantee you, Coach Prime didn't say, I guarantee you'll start. That's not the way Coach Prime operates. No fucking way. So, that's just a fact.
Yeah, and chat's asking about Hank Solinkas. Do you think he'll stay? Do you think he'll transfer?
Well, he hasn't gotten the transfer portal yet, so yeah, and that gives us position flexibility too, because Hank can play guard. So
yeah, absolutely.
But Hank, bro, Hank could have locked down this position for 3 years and gone to the league.
That is true.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to talk shit. It's just the reality of the situation. They replaced him, not me. When you fuck up that much, that's not good. So he's got to prove it. He's got to come back and not make mistakes anymore. Because the next time he does that same shit again, it'll just rear its ugly head, and they can't have him on the field. If we can't snap the ball, we can't play at all. That's the most fundamental thing in all of football is snapping the goddamn ball. So if we can't snap the ball, we're going to have a hard time playing football.
Facts. Yeah, it's like this is in a how do you respond situation. We will see how he responds. But nonetheless, Josh Bates, Oklahoma Center transfer, will be visiting Colorado early next week.
And he's mean, bro. Like, he's a mean, surly bitch. Like, he's my kind of guy. Yeah, he's a woe rather than sickum type. And I think we need some of that too. You know, I like smiling Cash Cleveland, but I'll take a mean, surly prick bastard over a nice guy every day.
Absolutely, no doubt. Well, I can't wait to see what transpires in the future, but shout out to Josh Bates. Let's go ahead and move forward, Matt. Man, a lot for us to discuss here. Before we move on here, shout out to Colorado legend Deion Figures getting inducted to the College Football Hall of Fame. Matt, go ahead.
Stud won the Thorpe. Travis should be winning the Thorpe, by the way, too. That's fucking ridiculous how he's not.
Mm-hmm.
That is more egregious than the Heisman snub by Shedeur, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Way more egregious. Deion Figures is one of the best players in Colorado history. Great pro, absolute stud of a human being and player, national champion. You know, just made me want to wear the visor when I was a kid. That's one of my favorite pictures ever. Just that fucking uniform with the fucking chrome visor. Like, I got to wear that in college. It's a tribute to Deion. So, you know, like he's a bad man and one of the best to ever do it. And this is a long time coming. So the fact that Travis Hunter isn't going to have his name next to Deion Figures' name in the book that says Thorpe winner through it 100 years from now is a fucking travesty. Like, that is so terribly egregious, dog. It is one of the most, like, it's one of the biggest snubs ever. I can't think of a fucking bigger snub.
Yeah.
And they didn't, he's not even a finalist. Like,
it's crazy.
He cannot win all he wants, I guess, but not even inviting him. I think that Travis getting snubbed for the Thorpe is worse than Shedeur getting snubbed for the Heisman.
And yeah, I agree with you. And I mean, I think you and JB talked about this at one point that it's just, I think he probably gets overlooked for that because he's winning the Heisman. No,
that's 100% the reason.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't give this guy every fucking award. And I'm like, what? What do you mean you can't give him every award? Yeah, you can. No, that's the way this works.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's a unanimous All-American and he's winning the Heisman. He's won the Big 12 Player of the Year on defense. He was first team offense. He's going to win the Bolitnikoff. He's going to he'll win other awards. He should win the Thorpe too, because that's how you clean sweep. That's how you fucking chart greatness in the future. You go, no one's ever had the clean sweep other than Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's the only player to ever clean sweep the fucking awards on offense and defense and win the Heisman. That's pure greatness. Not, well, we don't want to give it to him because he's winning every other award. Man, fuck
politics bullshit.
The Thorpe Committee, you guys really, really, really put a fat dick in your mouth on this one. I'm telling you, you really stepped on your cock on this one bad. This is a bad look, dog. You guys look like a bunch of fucking idiots. So I'd love to hear your rationalization on why Travis Hunter isn't even invited, let alone going to win the award that you could rename the Travis Hunter Award. Shut the fuck up. It's ridiculous.
It's a shame that it's like political, like you said, we can't give him every award. It's horseshit, man.
He just won the Paul Hornung Award. Like, it's
it makes no sense.
The only thing Travis needs help with is we gotta I'm concerned. Like, we need to get Travis a good lawyer and a prenup.
We'll talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about this.
Like, I'm concerned. There are multiple people talking about this on social media.
I know.
And I am like, I've never been more intrigued by something. Like, I want a red flag, be like, Travis, do not get the line to lose all your shit.
Well, Matt, I know we have a special guest locked in tomorrow that I think is a perfect person to talk about that. And I can't wait for the chat. And we're going to talk about that and Coach
I
Prime.
I don't care if it's made of gold, Travis. Run.
Oh my goodness. Well, all I'll say about our special guest is he refuses and says he will never get married. I'll let you do with that as you will.
Because no one will have his ass. can't
right.
marry.
Yeah, that's true. But Matt, there's some news that we got to talk about. There's some more Buffs news we got to talk about before we take a brief commercial. Man, Colorado has a new 5-star kicker commit. Elliot Arnold. He is from Tennessee. He's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. He's a 5-star kicker. He is a hell of a player. And man, Coach Prime in a press conference said that Colorado will actually have touchbacks next season. Take a listen to this.
You haven't got as many touchbacks as you've wanted this season.
No.
Your coverage units have been playing with an edge, and
they ain't got no problem. They gonna have to. The ball is coming out. Yeah.
Have you been proud of that aspect of your team?
We've handled that. We will have touchbacks next year. I promise you that.
I love Coach
We'll have
Prime.
touchbacks next year. Shout out to Elliot Arnold, kicker committing to Colorado. Matt, go ahead.
You want to know how cool this is? When I was back in my day, and everybody, it's just jokes about Travis. Relax. Everything's going to be fine. He's not going to get mad at us for making a joke that everyone else is making. Everyone's going to be fine. And don't tell me that the divorce rate isn't like 75%.
Exactly.
Well, I don't want to fucking hear it. As a divorce guy who got in the line to lose half of my shit, you can suck it. How's that sound? Never mind. I'm not apologizing anymore. Fuck you. All right, now onto the kicker.
School in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Onto the kicker. This is a weapon, especially at the elevation that Folsom sits at, okay? Mm-hmm. And I know this because I played with Mason Crosby, dog. Yep. And Mason used to just win us games. We'd be like, 60 yards, fuck it. Mason's just going to go out there and whop, and the game's over. So he won us multiple games my senior year. And honestly, if we would have had Mason in 02 instead of having him in 03 and 04, because he was a great player for us. But in 02, we had a kicker named Patrick Brom. And I don't know, look up 2002 kicking statistics from CU. And we won 9 games and played in the Big 12 title, and we were ranked all year and beat Nebraska and beat Kansas State and had a great year. But our kicker was dog shit. So bad that he even apologizes to me to the day. He'll just see me randomly at Buff games and go, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, Pat, dog, I missed tackles and shit. It's okay. It was 20 fucking years ago. Calm down. He's at home, depressed about it and shit still, which I feel bad about, but I also want him to make his fucking kicks. So I'm a little torn about it at the same time because I have multiple personality disorder. I don't know if anybody knows that or not, but there's 3 or 4 different people in my head, and any one of them can be talking at any time. So what were the stats for Patrick Brom?
Patrick Brom, 11 for 25, 44% kick, whatever, and his long was 48 yards.
11 for 25.
That's what it says. This is an old PDF.
And we won 9 games. So that means if he's 20 for 25, I bet you we win 11. Because all we did, we lost to SC that year, and other than that, everything was close.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fucking with this, dog. The potato can handle extra points. And then have this fucking freak walk out and just murder the ball and go use your 9-iron and let's get this done, dog. I'm with it. So Mata's got some competition now, and I guarantee you this kid's got a bigger leg than Mata because I love Mata and he's clutch, but god damn if he doesn't make me super. Every time he walks out there, I am straight I'm crossing everything on my body, including my eyes, as I can to get this fucking field goal to go in. Yeah, the potato. We call him potato. You call him potato. Yep. That's tomato.
Good Lord. I'm telling you, this kid is a freaking weapon. I'm going to wait till I show you this.
Dog got a fucking leg on him.
Wait till I show you this. But one thing I will say about Colorado getting a kicker that could really, really actually kick, how many times do we see Colorado at like the 45, like the 40, the 35, even the 30, go for it on a 4th and 8 because they didn't want to?
Yeah, that's because we have no range. Like, we're good. You got to say, fuck, man. We'll shoot a free throw all day, but we can't make a 3-pointer to save our life. We're like the Nuggets. Mm-hmm. So it's okay. And no one's talking shit about Mata. And who cares? He's a kicker. Dude, kick the fucking ball. Like, what are we talking about? No one's talking about shit about your boyfriend Mata on the fucking show. Be quiet.
Yeah.
He's got a nickname. If you got a nickname, that's good, man. He's the fucking potato. All right? Leave him alone.
I know it's
all. Look at that fucking kick right there.
62 or something like that.
That's 62 with distance and range.
Like, I know, man.
And
think about it. Like, I understand he's probably not going to kick a 62-yarder in game.
Why the fuck is he going to? Even if he kicks a 40, I disagree. He'll fucking absolutely kick a goddamn 62-yarder in Folsom. He'll fucking murder the shit out of that.
He has the elevation on it. So, yeah.
Come on, dog. I saw fucking Crosby was playing Iowa State at halftime hit a 62-yarder. Yeah, fucking with clearance. And we're running it at halftime like, fuck you. Look what we got. You ain't got one of these. So, man, punters and kickers that are good are weapons. Punters and kickers that suck are huge liabilities.
Yeah, and I had a great high school kicker. Shout out to my boy Blake Glesner, UCLA. He's in the portal right now, but he's a hell of a kicker. Shout out to Elliot Arnold for committing. This kid's a freaking weapon, man. I'm really excited to see how Colorado uses him. Kickoff. Here's him kicking a 62-yard field goal again. I'm excited to really, really see how this kid does. Elliot Arnold, Colorado now commit from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Matt, we're going to take a quick, brief commercial here, pay some bills, and when we come back, we're going to talk about Liberty quarterback transfer Caden Salter taking a visit to Colorado. I'm going to show some highlights from him, break it down, and if he does come to Colorado, are we looking at him to start, sit behind Juju, what that whole situation is? We're going to break that down, so much more. But to all 1,300 people in here, hit that like button, subscribe, and become a member of the Dungeon family for only $2.99. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Peace.
Whether it's offensive linemen as they work combos and double teams and also pass, pro, and punch, I think the unique physicality of this is outstanding. So much so that you can use it for your shield on punt team or as you rush in the shield. There's so many different ways that we're using it. We get better a little bit every single day, and I just wanted to say thank you because I hadn't ever thought of this, and when I saw it, it made total sense, and we're doing a great job with it. So thank you, man. Go Big Red. What this has done for us is it's allowed us to, because of the surface area, because of its firm nature, I can still strike against another player and have to use that punch just like you do on a sled. At the same time, have to time my punch because it could move. I can teach defensive linemen how to handle double teams because they can feel pressure. We can simulate contact in a safe environment in non-contact times because of this unique bag.
Welcome down here to the Lab 60 Football Academy, 60 Strength and Fitness. I am your owner and operator, Matt McChesney. I just wanted to let everybody know that 60 is now on Cameo. You can go on Cameo and request any tips for training, any offensive line, defensive line tips, recruiting tips. I get so many inquiries in my inbox on a daily basis about tips and can you look at my film and can you do this? Can you break down something for me? I'd love to. All right? It's like the Joker said, my man, right here. If you're good at something, never do it for free. So Cameo is now your bridge to 60 Football Academy. Go in, request what you want, tips, suggestions, recruiting, film, and we will make sure that you get the absolute best from the best. So check out 60 on Cameo at 60 Academy. Cameo, 60 Academy. Cameo, 60 Academy.
And we're back, Matt, for this last short second half of the show here. To all those watching, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and become a member of the Dungeon family. We appreciate you watching and tuning in. But Matt, let's get into it, man. Liberty transfer quarterback Caden Salter. He's planning visits to Syracuse, Colorado, and Florida State. But obviously, we're going to highlight him visiting Colorado. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, you're goddamn right. We have insane bias for Shedeur and Travis Hunter and our team. I wish we were playing Miami. You'd fuck y'all up this year.
Yeah, I wish Colorado could have played in the damn Pop-Tart.
We'll just go beat up. We'll go beat up on the fucking BYU Soakers.
We'll beat up on BYU. That's cool. I ain't got no problem with that either.
We're beating the shit out of the Soakers. I can't wait. Let's go Soakers. No,
we're gonna have like 20 days of Matt making soaking jokes until Colorado plays these guys.
It's weird that like a 30-year-old college student who's married still soaks. Do you think that's weird?
Yeah, it's definitely.
I mean,
not
you're
normal.
married. Can't you just beat cheeks if you're married?
Huh?
Can't you just beat cheeks if you're married?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why they're.
I'm not the most religious guy, but I will say I've never soaked before, so I'm very intrigued by this. It's like the furries in high school.
Oh wow!
I'm intrigued. I don't know necessarily if I want to do it, or even if I could. I don't know how you just stick it in and lay there. That's weird.
Yeah, how do you just sit there? You just like a vegetable, you just lay there. Like,
just fucking like it.
No, bro. I'm not. Come on.
No,
Zero. Guess what? I'm gonna say this now.
You ain't doing it right. What the fuck are we talking about here? I don't know how these Mormons get shit done. I need some more direction. All right. I need a soaking expert. We need to get a soaking expert on the show. So just saying, we're gonna fuck these people up in 2 weeks or however long.
It's funny because Jeff Teague on the podcast mentioned soaking up to you guys. Well, I guess Jeff Teague.
Because everyone listens to everything I say.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. But Zero, guess what? We're gonna have a special guest on tomorrow. Announcement will be coming out later. Who will we'll debate this tomorrow? Cam Ward versus Shedeur Sanders. Who's better? I can't wait to get your guys' reaction on who the special guest is tomorrow. But it's gonna be a great, electric show. But Matt, back to what we were talking about. It's gonna be electric. But former Liberty quarterback Caden Salter is planning on visiting Colorado. I mean, Liberty's been pretty damn good the last few seasons. Obviously, not as good this year. But still, I believe they won 9 or 10 games. But, Matt, what are your thoughts on Caden Salter?
Can you go back to the picture?
Sure.
God damn, that kid's head is big. Holy shit. That is the biggest fucking helmet. You know how big your head has got to be under a helmet like that? That is, oh my God. That's like an orange on a toothpick, dog. That is so big. Holy shit. No wonder he's got such a good job. He does such a good job remembering the playbook. He's got it filed in there, dog. Holy shit.
He's got a file. Yeah. Hell of a point there, Matt.
Man, he doesn't have a forehead. He has a 5 head. This guy doesn't have dreams. He's got movies, homie. Fuck. But yeah, let's see if he can play. God damn.
Salter obviously can throw the ball deep here. That's a pretty damn accurate throw. He's a pretty good athlete too. He runs a lot. I mean, he's a scrambler, athletic, pretty damn fast as well. But Matt, what are your thoughts on him visiting Colorado?
Yeah, fuck your high school. I don't want to do this. So that's cool because I think more guys should do that. I don't think Breck should have to go back to high school next year or Deacon. I don't think the motherfucker should have to go sit through another year of high school football and listen to the coach preach about like, hey, not everybody here is going to go play at the next level, and that's not what this is about. Yeah, it is. That's what this is about. So I prefer to get a vet in and, have a good competition, and if Juju beats him out and Coach Prime thinks it's best to go with the rookie, then I agree with Coach. And if old Sputnik here beats him out, then I agree with Coach, and he should be the starter. But they got to land him first. He's Conference USA MVP. That's good. But shit, dude, he should slide head first.
He should slide head first.
If he slides head first, we're getting the first down every time, dog. We could be a yard short, and we're getting the first down if he slides head first. I'm telling you, if he slides head first, it's like a missile. He could break a dam with that shit. Look at that.
I saw someone in the comments say he has the Peyton Manning look with the helmet.
Dude, Peyton's head is so big.
Yeah, he got a big forehead. I've seen him. It's like in person, like it's crazy.
Like a wall.
Yeah, like it's crazy. But yeah, man, Caden Salter planning on visiting Colorado. Well, let me ask you this: they're definitely going to bring in a quarterback for competition for Juju, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you don't just have one quarterback, man. Like if Shedeur would have gone down, I know everybody likes the backup, but we're fucked. You'd like to be able to be like Georgia when old Timmy gets his arm ripped off in the middle of the game the other day, and he's laying out there like Timmy, and then I bring in the rookie, and he's like, I don't know shit from Shinola, but I know how to fucking play. Mm-hmm. And he just goes out there and balls. And do you have that clip again? Can I see that hit one more time, please? Come on, just play
give me a minute.
It's like a good fucking clip from a good porn.
I haven't.
Yeah, there's no bad angles.
I'll get it for you, but yeah, I think
that kid got murdered, and he just got up and walked off the field, and Beck came in and handed the ball off, and that was a wrap. So you'd like to have more than one, but you know. Look, when I played at CU, we had a different quarterback all the time, bro. Mm-hmm. Like we would go from Pesavento. I think in my time we went, if I can remember, for my freshman year, we went Pesavento, Colvin, Oaks all year. Next year was Oaks, Pesavento all year. The next year was Oaks until he quit like a bitch, and then Robert Hodge, and the next year was Klatt and Klatt. So, you know, and then James Cox started a game, and like just guys, you know, you never know what you got until you play it. So we had Colt Brennan on the fucking roster and didn't play him. He used to, bro. Colt Brennan in practice used to lace us up. Our coaches would be fucking so pissed we couldn't cover anybody. He was dropping fucking dimes.
Unbelievable. Yeah, he was a hell of a player back then.
And
Matt,
he hit too hard. Yeah. That just makes me so happy. And they didn't call anything.
I was so happy that they picked it up.
There was no fucking flag, bro. Right. That's what the fuck. That's what I like right there. That's some sexy shit right there.
But yes.
That's the way. See, that's what I'm thinking. Like Mormons. That's the way you should be thinking about beating cheeks. I don't know how you soak. That's the way you should be running in there like, oh, motherfucker, what? Like you're trying to leave your mark. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck are we talking about? You're not trying to go lay in there and be like, you move. No, don't do it. Don't move. Someone shake the bed. That shit's fucking weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, I just started talking shit and the lights went out in my fucking head. Did you see that? It just got really dark right when I started talking shit about the Mormons. Yeah, come on. Huh?
Matt is unbelievable. But hey,
Danny Claus, shut up.
Caden Salter playing on
vision. Is that all you got? You called it the storm.
God, Matt is insane. No, I love it. But hey, Caden Salter playing on visiting Colorado. I think definitely a kid that Colorado can bag. Will they? We'll see in the future. But hell of a player coming from Liberty, coming off 2 strong seasons from Liberty. But hey, I mean, he was a Conference USA MVP as well, so something to think about. But Matt, great show this fine Thursday. We'll be back tomorrow with a special guest with an announcement coming later today. I can't wait to see how you guys react to this special guest. We're going to talk about the bowl game. We're going to talk about Coach Prime having his players play in the bowl game and not sitting out like some other teams, Florida State, etc. We're going to talk Cam Ward versus Shedeur Sanders because chat apparently has lost their mind of us saying that Shedeur Sanders should be a Heisman finalist.
And everybody doesn't want me to talk about Travis's personal life. I didn't put that on TV.
Yeah,
I was just watching TV. I was just watching. I didn't fucking I didn't put that part on TV where she looked at him and said, "Why are you looking at the cheerleaders?" Bitch, because I'm Travis Hunter. That's why I'm looking at the cheerleaders. Why am I looking at cheerleaders? I'm Travis Hunter. Heisman, this Heisman bitch, and just fucking you should be looking at the cheerleaders. You should be walking over there being like, "What's your number? What's your name? Tryouts, You should be helping me. I'm Travis fucking Hunter. I'm trying to help the young man. I ain't trying to hurt him. Getting in the line to lose half your shit sucks, man. Just saying. Fuck.
Chat, listen up a little bit and stop being so damn sensitive. That's what I would say. That's all I have to say on that.
He should have a roster, a bench. He should have an entire NBA team.
An NBA team.
And a G League. Period. Tell me he should
have whatever you want, bro.
Tell me. Should Travis have an entire NBA team and a G League? Let's hear your thoughts. And I just want one of you with some balls to actually speak. Facts, thank you. Facts. No, I'm not lying. You're right, I'm not lying. He should have an NBA team.
Travis have whatever he wants, bro.
You can have many, Travis. Live your life. Live your life.
That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, live your life, Travis. Do whatever you want, bro. That's the Travis social in his was a fiance or girlfriend situation is messy all over social media, and
Matt, crazy, right? I can't believe people are like just diving in on it too. Like, look at her facial expressions, and I bet
they're really dialed in. They're looking at like I'm like, God damn, yo, got a microscope on this shit.
Well, I mean, what did you think though when you saw it on national TV? Because the first thing I said, I looked right at Bree and I was like, he's in trouble, dog.
I said he's definitely in trouble. It's a little alarming, but I mean, I'm not gonna lose my mind over it. It is what it is. I mean, you can't. It's just probably a bad time for it to be. How are you gonna be mad after Travis goes like 4 touchdowns or whatever? Like, what the fuck are we doing? I don't.
Like, hey, Dave, you locked down the Heisman. No, red flag. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Don't get mad at me, dog. I'm trying to look out for the young man, okay? I care.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I Chad, stop being so damn sensitive.
No, continue to be sensitive. It's okay.
Or be sensitive.
Everybody just here when it's sandy down there, you just got to shake it out. You know what I'm saying? So just remember that when we have these talks.
Okay. This is a great show. I love this show.
I agree. To all 1,300, we lost some people off the Sandy comment. Never mind. All 1,284.
Fuck. Great show on this fine Wednesday. God damn. 1,200 people.
Yeah, we gotta go, dog.
We gotta go. 1,200 people. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and become a member of the Dungeon family for only $2.99. We're gonna be back tomorrow with a special guest. I know you guys are just gonna love. I know you're gonna have something to say.
Hey, dog, did you see that BYU landed the #1 basketball commit?
Yeah, I did see that.
Maybe soaking is awesome, and we just don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dog, how did BYU get the #1 basketball commit?
I don't know.
If soaking's not awesome, how did they land that freak?
I think the owner of the Utah Jazz paid him like, what, $8 million or something?
What are the Jazz going to tank so they can get this kid so he can just
That's what
the Utah Super Soaker.
Matt is insane. We'll be back tomorrow with the special guest. Stay tuned for an announcement. Go watch the clips later. We're going to have vertical clips, everything coming up to that. That's fucking insane, bro.
God, I hope he goes to the Jazz. Please, Jesus.
Make the Jazz, of course.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have endless jokes on that shit.
That's what they should name instead of the Utah Hockey Club. It should just be the Utah Super Soakers.
Oh, my God.
This is awesome, bro. I can't fucking wait.
Utah Super Soakers. Holy shit.
Hey, dog, I didn't come up with these things. I'm just reacting to the world I live in. You can't get mad at me. I'm reacting. I'm not coming up with any of this shit. I didn't sit around and make up a religion in the middle of the desert and then come up with soaking and gray underwear. I'm reacting to it. I don't know why. I got questions. If the questions are wrong, I apologize. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. I can't wait for our show tomorrow. I can only imagine what's going to happen. But, hey, Matt, we're going to be back tomorrow.
$7 million?
Yeah, he had like 8 million straight from the Jazz owner, I'm pretty sure.
Dog, they gave him $7 million?
Yeah, gave him
dude, I would for 1 year.
Let me give you his exact contract. Let me find
because he's not going to stay for more than a year if he's the number one player. He'll get drafted. So it's $7 million for 1 year. Is that what I'm? Yes.
Give me a sec.
I got a mean fucking like skyhook. I watched a Laker documentary yesterday. I can do that. I'll soak for $7 million for 1 year. Quick. Would you soak for $7 million for 1 year? You fucking weirdo, you Bailey. Would you? I bet you would. How about you in the chat? Would you soak for $7 million for a year? Would you not move into a sexual position for 1 year just for $7 million?
Oh, Jesus.
I would. For $7 million? Fuck. I'll lay there like a cucumber.
That's crazy. Like, that's crazy money. And Matt, your question is also hilarious. Matt is okay. If you think Matt crashed out, go watch JB on a certain video because like this isn't crashing. This is a regular show. This is regular. This is regular.
This is how we operated this on this show.
This is everything.
It goes 0 to 60 quick, and I'm revving at 85, so I'm already 25 miles over the speed limit.
Right.
Yeah. Are we done? Like, didn't we say the show was over like 5 minutes ago, and I just keep talking, right?
Yeah, a lot to say about soaking today.
Yeah. I'll take $7 million for soaking, please, Alex.
But hey, we're gonna be back tomorrow with a special guest. Can't wait. It's gonna be a huge show. Make sure you tune in. Stay tuned for an announcement later today. Hit that like button, subscribe, become a member of the Dungeon family for only $2.99.
$7 million for the Super Soaker. What a fucking deal.
We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.